And now, live from the studios of WHUC, this is Real Talk, where we get you something to talk about.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on another edition of Real Talk. I'm your host, Janiyah Bounds. The month of September is widely observed as Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness about mental health, suicide, reduce stigma, and provide resources to those in need. Today's guest is someone who plays a huge part in helping students and faculty succeed here at Hinds Community College when it comes to mental health. She is the lead mental health counselor for Hinds Community College, Ms. Kelly White. Let's give her a warm round of applause. How are you doing today, Ms. White?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you.
Okay. For those who may be watching at home that may not know you, can you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is Kelly White. I'm originally from Louisiana. I moved to Mississippi in 2018, and I'm a licensed professional counselor supervisor in both Louisiana and Mississippi. And I joined the Hinds team in 2024 and work alongside two amazing counselors who help us further the mission that you just described on all 6 of our campuses.
Okay, thank you. What inspired you to become a mental health counselor, and what keeps you passionate about it today?
Well, the very first job that I took after I graduated college was with a small nonprofit organization that did counseling and advocacy with youth that were involved in the court system. And I actually started there as an advocate for those children. And I got to witness firsthand the change that happened in the therapy room with the kids and the families that we served. And it inspired me to want to be on that side of the system, someone who really could come in and work with families and with young people and really assist them in just being successful. And so I decided to go back to school and get a second master's in counseling so that I could do that work, and that was the beginning of the journey for me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. When you first started in the field, what was the biggest challenge you faced professionally and personally?
That's a great question. I think personally, it was really overcoming my own self-doubt and really learning to believe in myself, and that the experiences I had as a young person and a young adult really shaped me to be someone who could influence others in a positive way. I think it's important for us as counselors to believe in ourselves, and that even though we have our own brokenness and things that we have to work through, that we're still equipped to be someone who can sit with others and hear their problems and be a helper to them.
Yes, that's right. What are some of the biggest misconceptions people have about therapy or counseling?
I think some of the biggest misconceptions are that when they reach out and ask for help, that in some way there will be judgment. I think there's a lot of fear around that. They come in and they're afraid of that, and a lot of people don't reach out and ask for help for that very reason. And that's one of the things we try to emphasize the most, is that we're here not to judge, but to simply come alongside and support others in their own journey. I think that is a big fear. I think another misconception is that their information could be shared outside of the mental health department. And that's another thing that we reiterate with every person that we work with, is that all information shared with our counselors is completely confidential. We're actually required by law and by our ethical codes to keep that information confidential. And so that is not something that we want any student to worry about.
Thank you. We are having a great time talking to Ms. White. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, more information about mental health services here offered at Hinds. Stay tuned.
Real Talk will be right back after this. Out of the loop of things happening around Hinds, subscribe to our WHUC YouTube channel at WHUC News 7 Hinds Community College. There you can find the latest news stories happening around the area, across the state, and more. Also, your latest Weather Authority forecast to start your day ahead and see what's going on in the world of sports. Plus, you can also watch our newscasts from day to night, replays of Real Talk and WHUC Sports Journal. Check it out today on your mobile device or your computer. Locally owned, always local. WHUC.
Greetings, wonderful students of Hinds Community College, Utica campus. I'm Delisha Banks, a proud multimedia journalist and reporter here at WJTV 12 News. The Radio and Television Production Broadcasting Technology program at Hinds in Utica has prepared me for such a time as this. It's why I'm able to stand here today and talk to you. So if you would like to be like me someday, reporting the news and being a voice for the voiceless, make the right decision and choose Hinds in Utica and choose the Radio and Television Production and Broadcasting Technology program.
And now, Real Talk continues.
Welcome back to Real Talk. I am your host, Janiyah Bounds. For those who are just joining us, we have Ms. Kelly White here, the leading mental health counselor for Hinds Community College. Ms. White, I understand that mental health is a big part of students' success. What mental health challenges do you see young kids struggle with the most?
Wow. So most of the common issues that we see in our office are related to stress, anxiety, depression, suicidal ideations, and even overcoming obstacles related to other disabilities such as ADD, ADHD, autism. I would say those are our most common issues, but also just the adjustment to college life. Yeah. That's probably one of the biggest transitions in a young person's life, and I think that time period in your first and second semesters is a huge adjustment, and so sometimes there are obstacles with that present some challenges, and that we work with students to help them overcome those things.
I definitely can agree on that. Hinds Community College is a big advocate of creating a safe and inviting environment for students and staff. I understand that counseling is offered here for free to students and staff here. Can you tell us a little bit more about those services and who qualify?
Sure. So we have a couple of different options that we offer. All currently enrolled students, faculty, and staff qualify for up to 10 free confidential counseling sessions with our department. We do those both virtually and in person. And currently we have 3 counselors that cover all 6 of our campuses. So we do have a limited capacity with what we can offer in-house, but we also have a partnership with Pathways Counseling, which is a community-based provider located in Flowood, Mississippi, that also provides counseling services both virtually and in person. And so sometimes people prefer to work with someone that is not here at Hinds, and we completely understand that, and they qualify for those 10 free sessions through Pathways as well. So both options are on the table, and we want to make it as easy as possible for our students and staff to reach out and get the support that they need.
Yes. Okay. Working as a mental health counselor, helping others can sometimes be challenging. How do you keep yourself from being mentally drained from helping those others with their problems?
That's a great question. Yeah. So self-care is extremely important. And I think that looks different for different people. Yeah. I've been practicing that for myself for a really long time, because we do have to balance out the serious nature of the work that we do day to day with having a presence left when we go home at night for our families. And so that's really important. For me, that might look like taking some quiet time in the morning before I get my day started, enjoying a cup of coffee. It's very simple things. It might be winding down and just spending time with my family at night. It might be going to get my nails done. I mean, it really just depends. I also work with a great team of people, and so we rely on each other for that as well. It's very important for us to be able to talk about the work that we do and really support one another as we do that work. And so without them, I don't know that that would be possible, but I have to say that they're an amazing group of people, and we help take care of each other.
Right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. What are some events happening around Hinds coming up that are sponsored by the Mental Health Service?
Okay, so actually tomorrow here on the Utica campus, Ms. Shalandria Evans, our counselor here on this campus, is hosting a suicide prevention walk. So that will be happening in conjunction with World Suicide Prevention Day. We're also hosting an event on the Raymond campus at the McClendon Library, where we're going to have a table set up, and we're really just inviting students to come and pick up a ribbon, a bracelet, a suicide awareness item, and we're working to really change the narrative on suicide. And so we're inviting all of our students to join us in that conversation. And then one more thing I'd love to mention is that in October, during homecoming week, we are going to be opening the Still House here on the Utica campus. And this is going to be very similar to the Zen Zone that we built in the Raymond campus back in the spring. But it is a calming space that is designed for the students. It's going to be built by the students. It's actually funded through a grant that our department has from the Office of National Drug Control Policy and through the Title III and sponsored grants office here in Utica. We're partnering with our library here, and there's going to be a room in the library that is just furnished with contemporary seating, contemporary lighting. It's going to have a bunch of different stations that are just designed for a student to be able to go in and really just decompress and manage their stress. So we are very excited about that. That's going to happen on the Tuesday of homecoming week. I believe it's the 15th of October, but we hope everybody will come out. That'll be at 2 p.m. and help us celebrate the opening of the Still House.
Okay, I like that. Lastly, what is some advice that you have for students who don't know how to seek mental health at Hinds and need someone to talk to?
My best advice would be don't be afraid to ask for help. We are here, it is our whole job to support our students and help them be successful. And we don't want anyone to fear reaching out and asking for help. I often tell people that's really the hardest part, is either picking up the phone and calling our office, or, and honestly, if you don't want to do that, you can go online to your Navigator portal and look at the tools section. There's an appointment request link right there, or you can go to the website and go to Student Services and Mental Health Services, and you can click the button that says request appointment now, put in a little bit of contact information, and we will reach out to you to get that initial appointment set up. So we want it to be as easy as possible for our students to connect with us. Of course, we do have offices. Our main office is located on the Raymond campus, and we have an office here in Utica as well. Students are invited to stop by anytime. If you'd like to come in and connect in person, you're welcome to do that as well. There's really no wrong door to connect with mental health services.
Okay. We would like to thank Ms. Kelly White for taking the time out of her busy schedule to sit down and talk to her about her role in helping students succeed both mentally and emotionally. Remember to like our Facebook page at Radio and TV Production, follow us on Instagram at HindsCC_radio and TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the news happening around Hinds. You are watching Real Talk. Until next time.